Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new, my name is Samantha and it would mean so much to me if you guys hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So today's video is going to be how to score hard to find Louis Vuitton items. Now these are things that just happen to work for me and that I found was super helpful, so I would just like to share it with you guys, but there's no guarantee that if you do it this way that you will score a bag. So I have my laptop here. I actually wrote a few notes so that I remember everything. So if I'm looking down, I am looking at my laptop. So first of all, people might call this stalking an item and everything. For those who haven't watched my double unboxing videos, I have a part 1 and a part 2. I did unbox 4 hard to find items. So I actually wrote down the time and date that I purchased these items. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. So there are a few steps. So step 1 is to create a MyLV account. So what this allows you to do is to have all your information stored already. So the shipping address, the billing address, your name, everything, so you don't have to do that or sign out as a guest and fill out all the information before you check out. Because if you do that at the end, after you put that bag or SLG or anything in your shopping cart, chances are that someone already bought it and it will be out of stock by the time you're putting in your credit card information. So essentially this speeds up your entire process and all you have to do is just look at the item. Then I would suggest using PayPal because it is a one push button. If you have all your passwords in your laptop already, the process is going to be super quick. You don't have to type anything in, but I personally paid with credit card through everything and it worked really well. I also do remember my entire credit card information and everything, so I was typing as I go. I didn't have to get my wallet, this and that, so it was really quick. I would suggest keeping your credit card with you because during the rush, 1 out of 4 purchases, I did forget my credit card number because I was like spamming my keyboard. You know that gif of that cat like slamming the keyboard on the laptop? Yeah, that was me when I was purchasing one item. So definitely have your card handy, but for sure I would suggest using PayPal. So what you're gonna wanna do is basically open everything you want and heart it and add it to your wish list. That way you're brought to the main wish list page and all you have to do is tap each item and it will tell you if it is in stock or not, and then you can add to bag. Now, I personally cannot add anything to my bag unless it is in stock, but if you have seen it in stock and it is in your bag, but you just missed it because you couldn't fill your credit card in time, then I would just leave it in your cart. That way it'll save you the trouble, so when you do see that it is in stock, all you have to do is go to the cart and pay for it. Now, the thing is, don't try to get everything at once. It's not going to work. By the time you add every single item that you want that is available in your cart, someone may be already picking one item and paying ahead of time and you're going to lose something. And I don't think you can pay until everything is available in your shopping cart. So you might have to remove it and then you're gonna waste more time there. Either way, just try to get what you want. Have one thing at a time that you're looking at. If you are lucky and you get everything, then that is amazing. There are apparently certain times to restock. Morning, afternoon, and night. Now, I also got this from another video and it happened to work for me, and I will put her YouTube video in my description below. What I saw from the 4 items I got, I did see all 4 of them available all at the same time, and that was around 2:30 to 2:40 p.m. I'm in Toronto, so you can do the math on the whole time zone thing, but they were there for a good half an hour, like all 4 of them. I literally just kept going back and forth just to check for you guys. I did already purchase everything myself and I have it with me, but I just kind of wanted to snoop and see how long things would last in stock there. So for sure, the 4 items listed below in the description has been available for me between 2:30 and 4:30 p.m. So now I'm gonna go into my actual online experience and tell you how long it takes for them to accept my purchase, go through everything, and ship. So the first item I got was a 6-key holder in the monogram finish. That was purchased on May 16th, about 11 to 11:30 p.m. So after I purchased it, it went from submitted to shipped all in one day. And with their online tracking, they basically tell you the date that is estimated, and then they give you a breakdown on which warehouse it's coming from, this, and this. So basically this one initially said that it would be here by June 1st. Then it changed to May 20th. Then it changed to May 22nd. 22nd, and the actual final date of delivery was May 22nd. So this entire item took 6 days to deliver. Mind you, this is during COVID times. I have a feeling that everybody usually gets their stuff between 2 to 3 business days, so I'm not too worried about how long it took to get here because I do understand the current situations right now. But just so that you guys get an idea, this one was by far the quickest and fastest. Now the second item I got was the mini pochette escale, and I got that on May 18th at approximately 3 p.m. And this one also took 1 full day for it to go from submitted to shipped. This one, however, is my second item purchased, but it was the third to actually be delivered to me. I got my third item delivered, come in second. It estimated June 2nd. Then it changed to May 22nd, then May 25th, then May 26th, but then the actual date of delivery was May 25th. So this one actually changed the most for this item. I'm not too sure why. The third item was a toiletry pouch 26. I bought that on May 18th at the same time as escale, but I purchased this later in the night at approximately 11 p.m. The process took a lot longer from it being submitted to shipped. Now this item, I actually used my mom's credit card to collect some points or whatever, but basically it took longest to go from submitted to order in preparation. Now it was stuck in between submitted and pending validation for at least a day or a day and a half. So I think that they were really doing their job to make sure that my mom's credit card is definitely someone within the household, a family member, or just something that is real and that it wasn't a credit card that I just took or that wasn't valid. So I'm totally fine with that, but just mind you, if you are trying to get something and you are using different credit cards every time, especially with a different name, it's going to slow down the delivery and your package in general. So it went from submitted to shipped in 2 days, but this one also came in earlier than my escale mini pochette. So just a little note. And also, I'm just wondering if it also might be taking longer to go into the pending order and order in preparation because they might have limited stock, so they don't want to say that it's shipped or order in preparation. They might have to cancel your order, so they're doing inventory check or, as I mentioned, validating credit card information. So this one ordered May 18th, estimated June 2nd, changed to May 25th, changed to May 22nd. Actual delivery date was May 23rd. So this one, I had no idea why they put it to May 22nd and then, you know, this and that. I will also go through some UPS notes that I have regarding duties after my fourth item. So my fourth item is the pochette accessoire. Now this one was the last that I purchased and I got that on May 21st at approximately 2:40 p.m. Mind you, when I was getting this at 2:30, 2:40 p.m., all the other 3 items were available for a good half an hour. When I finished buying this bag and I went back to check, the other 3 items were still there. And this pochette accessoire was gone super quick. Maybe make a priority list of what you want to get first. I would say the first 3 are easier to get, and once you have those checked off, then you can move to this one, which is harder to find. So this one went from submitted to shipped also in 1 day. It was super quick, no problems whatsoever. So it went from June 2nd to June 4th, and actual delivery date was May 26th. They rang the doorbell for 3 out of the 4 items, but I didn't sign for any of this. My toiletry was left on my porch. Maybe the doorbell just happened to not connect and didn't make the ringing sound, but I didn't see it until I happened to go to this area in my house where there's a window and I can see into the front porch. I don't know how long that was standing there for. I really wish that someone rang the doorbell, knocked on the door, especially because it's so hot and humid outside. I don't really like the canvas leather just sitting outside like that, but nonetheless, it is in perfect condition, but just something to note and pay attention of. So I signed up for text messages for all of these items, and they're not accurate. It would be here, I would get it, then I would get the text message 2 hours later. So that's just something I want to let you guys know, that it is not something that is, you get it at 1, you get a text at 1. I personally didn't experience it like that. If you did experience it otherwise, please let me know in the comments below and let other fellow shoppers know as well. Now, I did mention this in my part 2 double unboxing video that for my pochette escale, I actually emailed customer service, I don't know what it's called, first to see if I can get 3 items. One of them being the mini pochette escale, toiletry bag, and pochette accessoire. So while I was waiting for my reply, I was, stalking the website, looking at the mini escale, and it was available. So I quickly added it to my cart, did my business, everything. It was submitted and it was fine. I actually got the bag. A day later or a couple hours later after I actually purchased it and it went through, I get an email back replying saying, Hi, yes, sorry, the mini pochette escale is not available. It's been discontinued. It's not available in store or online, but the other two are. Please let me know if that is something you would like to get. Then I will prep the link for you to purchase something like that. So I was kind of confused as to why I was told that it was unavailable when I got it myself online. I don't know if supply doesn't meet demand, and basically it's first come first serve if you are able to get it, because the code on this bag is 15th week of 2020 if I'm reading it correctly, and I'm like 99.9% sure that is the way I'm reading it. That means that this bag is relatively new and they wouldn't be able to promise clients a bag on a certain day, maybe add it to wait list. I don't know how that works, but this is just my experience. So I was kind of a little bit confused and was not really too happy to work with that sales associate. The other two bags, I actually didn't even buy it from him. I just went online and bought it myself. He probably missed out on some commission, but then again, I don't know if he would have gotten commission. I don't know how it works, but I'm so happy I bought everything online. I literally didn't go through any customer service or sales associate, anything. I don't have any ribbons on my packages. I don't have some certain tags. It's completely fine to me, but it does suck to go online shopping and not get the same thing versus going in store, because you are paying the exact same price. But I can definitely say that they're not impossible to get. They restock at a certain time, and as long as you're just there refreshing it and doing the steps that I said in the earlier video, having a My LV account and that wish list, that is exactly how I got everything. I didn't have 5 tabs open, refresh everything every minute. Everything was just meant to be. To me, it felt like I was literally just on YouTube doing my own thing. I wonder if this is online now, and then I would swipe, go to my wish list and look, and I'm like, oh look, it's there, I'm just gonna quickly buy it. So that's how it worked for me, but from my experience, I hope everybody gets the same as well, because it really wasn't that hard. And I really hope this video helped you guys in any way, especially for those who are scared to order online. This was actually my first experience, and I got 4 things, and I really have good experience with it. I would say that packaging is different. Service through ringing the doorbell, getting signature and everything was not up to par, but given the circumstances that it is during COVID right now, I am happy not to sign anything and come in contact with anyone. But for sure, I would say ringing the doorbell is super important. Doesn't matter if anyone's home, but during COVID, everybody's home. And number 3, don't really trust the estimated delivery date. Just kind of get an idea that packages should be within 3 to 6 days, I would say. I wouldn't even say 6, it's only because it's COVID times. Because the packages are taking so long, you will find some notes in the UPS section of your tracking. For example, this reads, "We currently have the package. The receiver requested clearance by a non-UPS broker. As requested, the package was transferred to a free trade zone or a non-UPS broker." I was reading on some forums and everything, and this is probably a good thing if you are seeing it. This means that Louis Vuitton or someone else is paying for the duties, fees, whatever that entails, because the Louis Vuitton website does say that we do not pay for duties and anything. So if you do see this, I wouldn't freak out. I didn't pay for any duties or whatever extra than what I paid at the Louis Vuitton website. So this is a good thing and a good message. And I also do have another message. Your package has been delayed due to events beyond our control. We're adjusting delivery plans as quick as possible. I don't know what happened here. Something maybe duties, I had to go back and get confirmed again. I really have no idea, but I wouldn't worry too much. To me, it just means a delay. I do have 3 other items that are made in USA from Louis Vuitton, so it's just also something that I do want that is new. I may have just gotten lucky, so I don't want to say that it is a guarantee, but for sure, all 4 items came from US and are made in France. I am definitely up for any kind of discussion or conversation down in the comments based on everybody's personal experiences. I really want to know how they differed, and even let me know if you guys have this kind of video on how to get hard to find items as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video.